got the idea of talents being the different gifts that we have in our personality. But obviously, originally talents were a measure of money. Now, let's keep that in mind, and let's keep something else in mind. A parable doesn't mean everything in the parable compares to something in reality. That's called an allegory. If you compare everything in the story to something in reality, then the master was kind of rough, demanding, not giving me a break, demanding a lot without giving a lot, and that would be compared to God. I don't think that's the point of this little story we call a parable. I think the main thing in a parable usually is there's a central point. Jesus was taking in his day how people would invest money. And so, not calling people employees, many of them were really slaves and servants, but others worked on land for an owner of the land. So, this master, the point is, he's entrusting some money. What's he expecting? He's expecting for the persons to invest the money. This story is Jesus actually using investing to teach us a lesson about life with God and his grace. So, I'm here to ask you, how is your portfolio? Do you invest wisely? Do you diversify? But honestly, what's the investment we would be talking about here? What would Jesus be asking his followers? Because it says this was told to his disciples, this story. What's the point he's trying to make to me and to you today? I believe it would be, I've been given a gift. You've been given a gift. It is life itself. And in our minds, we can get quite busy and not really ask ourselves, what's the meaning of this gift? What am I supposed to do with it? Am I investing the gift of myself in God's life in here wisely? We're coming to the end of the church liturgical year. In other words, next week is the Feast of Christ the King. The following week after that is the beginning of the season of Advent and the beginning of the new church year. So, the church as a whole reflects on these kind of readings that make us think of the ultimate. What's the meaning of life in the world? What's the meaning of my life? What am I doing with the gift of time? How much am I putting into the most important relationships? The relationship I have with God himself. Those whom God has given to me to especially care for. Those with whom I have a difficulty and a struggle. What am I doing with the gift? See, because it's easy in other years, not 2020. Paul would never write in this year when people are saying peace and security. I haven't heard a lot of peace and security in 2020. But what he is saying is that just when people get kind of too relaxed and take life for granted, then disaster can come upon them. It can come just like pains come upon, labor pains come upon a pregnant woman. And what does he say with that? Well, you get to be kind of sluggish in life, and that might be just when God's breaking in and asking you for something special, or giving you a special challenge, or even the end of your life. You don't want to wait. You want to invest wisely now. Because you don't want to wait for a bull market to pull everything down. Or is it bear? Which one's the good one? Bear. But bull's a good market, right? The bear market. You don't want to wait for that to pull things down. So, let's go before God tonight with the gift of you, the gift of me, united with the gift of Jesus, and beg God for the grace to invest